awesome news, clear night out there, and we're going to put this Stellarmate app through its paces. Just got connected and we've got solved, no problem. Focus ran perfectly. I used the targets tab, found my target in the list of suggestions it already accumulated in the app, asked it to slew and solve. We've got our focusing and guiding up and running, and we're currently on our first tab, and we're going to try and do some nice live stacking in with the feature of that's in with the app. So let's see how this builds up for a couple of hours on our lovely bubble nebula tonight. As you can see behind me, I've got the fire to try and warm the toes up. Now it's getting cold and crisp out there, which is fantastic. And later on tonight, when those lovely winter constellations start creeping higher and higher, depending on the weather, touch wood, we might go and just take a few snapshots of some other winter delights. So stick with us and let's see what we manage to capture under them beautiful stars tonight, guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're here and we try out all sorts of fun astro tools, whether it's on an app or whether it's via the laptop outside connected with other software. So it's well worth subscribing and picking up my experiences using various methods of image acquisition. We use a refractor, which is excellent for beginners to get into the astrophotography using a telescope after you've done your first digital sort of camera work. So we're using our Esprit refractor with our QHY camera just on a Skywatcher mount, and that's pretty much what we're controlling here. I'm running 8 minutes subs at 0 gain. With the skies here, I think I can go longer, so that's my method. But there's more information on my thoughts on exposure length on some of the other videos, so please feel free to check out the channel's vlogs that are out there. And again, click subscribe, keep the channel going, keep the stargazing going, and we should all get lots out of this together. So I'll see you in a while, guys, once we've got some captured.
So here we are, guys. We're in the app. I've got the camera cooled down to 14.9 and we're in the park position, as you may well be able to see. I don't know what's going to show up on this footage, but we're out by the scope. I'm screen recording the tablet, so I basically just want to see if we can take control and actually get pointing at something and getting some shots done. While the clear weather's with us, we're going to go for it. So I'm going to go into mount, unpark. Yeah, so that's unparked. That'll do for now on that. So what we want to do, what have we got here? Guiding and solving and focus. Oh, this is going to be very scary doing all this in the app. But anyway, let's go into targets. I'm already on nebula, look here. And I actually like the look at this. Yeah, that might be worth a go. Hang on, let's look through here a minute. What's this? Oh, God. Ready to go and solve. Oh, there she goes. She's slewing round something, look. So, not far off the meridian, look. So let's just see. Mounts arrived at location. So if we come back into ECOS, Okay, so we're in. Right, where's that solver tab? It's solving. Look, mount arrived at target location. Error down to blah 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 blah. Right, so that's solved. So in theory, what should I do now? Well, it's in the system, so we can solve that again because it's already in the system. So I think let's try the focus. Now, these steps I haven't got a clue. I usually use the desktop version. Right, let's check these settings. Subframe. Yeah, like that. Should be what I'm usually on normally. You don't want to work. No, you don't. Mechanics. Initial set size 60. Yes, right, this is all normal. Let's. What do I normally do? Take a picture. Is that camera button? Right, taking a picture. But my angle's all wrong. Oh, now it's. Is this any good? Okay, now usually select a star, isn't it, at this point? Oh, what's this? User input. Oh, right, okay. Auto star select, save. Right. Let's try it at that then. One, two. Oh, look, that's jumped up. So 314, 324. Oh, so not loads. Thing is, it takes longer when we're on the full field. Now, I can't remember what mechanics I've got set, but I think this takes a little bit longer, but it will chase the HFR. So let's just wait. Okay. I think, yes, there we go, look. We're there. Right, so let's go to capture and solve. I'm going to capture and solve. Okay, let's try this guide in malarkey. Right. Preset. Oh, right, okay. 2x2. Exposure 1.5. Is that more? No, 2, 3. Fire. You want this box? Now we're 16. Knock it off. Let's save that. Now, now we don't start. No? That's what we need to get to. What was I doing? There's a lag. Okay, bring it back down. Select the star for me. Alright. There we go, look. Selected one. So we're calibrating. See, with these apps you can't see the figures, the calibration figures, obviously, at the same time, like kind of desktop. So, you kind of you're relying heavily on the software being correct. But that's fine. Let's see if we can actually go set up our acquisition. We've got 50 of them, look. Okay, let's check this guide in. What are we on? So it seems to be guiding sweetly. Right, let's hit plumbing. Let's hit play quickly. Start. Well, we're capturing. Let's see what crops up in a Mo. We're guiding. We've got it solved and focused all on the app. Think a bit of getting used to where everything is, but it's not too bad. We can, I think, now just turn off that and wait for our first image. Our guiding's going really lovely looking at that. I remember polar aligning when I reset my mount up on the pier there, and it was a real good polar alignment that I'd done in K-Stars, and it's showing evident. So that's our guiding still running nicely. I'm just doing 1.5 seconds. I always try longer rather than shorter. And here's our first image come through. 8 minutes, 480 seconds, 8 minutes on the bubble, but this time I've gone gain 0. I just wanted to stretch a bit more dynamic range out of the camera just to see. The star colour in this is looking pretty cool. With it definitely not was slightly, we could have pushed longer on. This app has been the best I've ever seen it function, so applaud to the Stellarmate guys. Of course this is with my kit configuration. Other kit configurations will obviously experience or have different setup requirements, and to be honest, the thing that I think has allowed this app to work pretty good for me tonight is because in the indie setup here, all your kit here is obviously configured to these various settings. As you can see, my Starlight Express Lodestar guide camera, underneath there, look, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 boxes. You more or less, certainly in the daytime to begin with, on your, either on your pad or your computer, just go through and check that all these things that you can set and save are configured for each bit of kit. For your mount, it's mainly, like I had to save in Guider. I had to set up obviously the profile to guide via EQ mod, stuff like that. So just, you've got to double check these things are talking to each other right. Then these tabs in an app form is going to start communicating and functioning properly then. So yeah, let's. It's early doors, so I'm glad we've made a start. More lights will be turning off as the night goes on, and I can almost guarantee in an hour I'll be sitting here with very little glow from neighbours' windows and things, and be collecting some good data. So I'll catch up with you guys soon, and we'll collate what we've got. Well guys, we've come back inside now, and after being very impressed by the power of this all new designed app on Stellarmate, I definitely think I shall pursue the app more often. But very impressed with the layout. It's fantastic seeing those debayed colour images coming straight onto the tablet screen, and you can dive in there and expand the
picture and have a good mooch around. But what I really love is in the app you've got targets, and you can go onto that tab. Basically it lists hundreds of targets for that time of year and for your time of night, and it's nice and easy because you can literally see if it's whereabouts in the sky it is and if it's suitable for your location, and just click on a button, go and solve. So then your telescope slews to it and plate solves it, centres it up for you, ready to do an imaging run. So fantastic features. I'm going to play with it definitely some more. But in the meantime, yep, as our next 8-minute exposures just come in, tonight we've gone game 0 on the QHY268C camera, and the wide field view of the Bubble Nebula and this star cluster that's in the frame is looking really, really good. The only thing, I think our time now, it's about 11, half 11 at night, and lower down in the valley it's filling up like a bath, filling up with water, but with mist, thick fog mist that's swelling up down there, and it's getting thicker and thicker. In the road in the distance, some cars went through, and it's rising as we speak, so I think our minutes are numbered. So we'll see how we go. Thanks for joining me at Ways to Cave. If you're new to the channel, please click that thumbs up and click subscribe to see how further developments with this fantastic app, which can be run straight from a phone or tablet, controlling the entire rig. It's a fantastic system, and this app, as well as the desktop version, are both now come along in leaps and bounds. So let's see how this fares, and join me on this fantastic journey as we capture more fantastic deep sky objects in the wonderful cosmos above.